Okay, I just want to make sure that I am live and that everybody can hear me. Welcome everybody to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is Jose Mokwena. I'm your host. This, of course, is a special watch along because right now we have continental football that is being played. We're watching one of the four teams that I'm following. Remember, I'm following England, France, Portugal, and Germany. Two of those teams have disappointed me so badly. Two teams that I thought was going to be in the final. I don't know how much of that dream is still alive, but we're here for Portugal and we're here for East Germany. So the two teams are out. It is Portugal versus Turkey. And Turkey, of course, has given us the most exciting match. Everybody keeps talking about that game. They've given us the most exciting match of Euro 2024 so far. So I'm hoping that that streak continues when they come out versus this Portuguese team. So the two teams are as follows. For Turkey, you have Bayındır in goal, Çelik Akaydın, Badaki Karioglu, Ayahan, Kalanoglu, Aktürkoğlu, Koku, Akgun, and Yilmaz. That is the starting lineup for Turkey. Then, of course, for Portugal, you have Costa, Mendes, Diaz, Pepe, Cancelo, Vitinha, Palhinha makes it into the team. Finally, they've got a CDM. Fernandes, Leao, Ronaldo, and Silva. Turkey is going to be coming out in a 4-2-3-1, whereas Portugal is going to play a straight 4-3-3. The last time these two guys met was on the 24th of March 2022 in a World Cup qualifier where Portugal beat Turkey 3-1. Ronaldo with a tame shot, first shot on the board for Portugal from a ball from Silva. And then that was happened. The last 5 games that they've played, Portugal has won 3 of their last 5 games and lost 2. Last game out being versus Czechia, who they beat 2-1. Then Turkey last played Georgia. That was a 3-1 win for them. But overall, they have 3 losses, a win, and a draw in their last 5 games. So let's see. Let's see if they can continue on that wonderful game that you guys spoke about a lot, that everybody's been speaking about as the most insane game that has happened so far in the Euro 2024. In terms of Portugal, I'm glad that they finally have a CDM. I think that defense at times, the Portuguese defense gets exposed. They defend with a 2 most of the time. Cancelo leaves, as well as Mendes. They kind of push up very high to go join the attack, and they leave Pepe alone there at the back with Diaz. So if you can catch them on the counter in the right way, you can actually do something to this team. 2 minutes in, it is still 0-0. We've just had one tame shot from Ronaldo that has come in on his side. In terms of the group right now, Turkey is number 1 in the group, owing to having won a game and drawn a game. Portugal is then number 2 in the same situation. They've won 1 and drawn 1. They just have a worse goal difference than what Turkey has. And then Czechia and Georgia pull up the rear of the group with Czechia on -1 goal difference with 1 point and Georgia on -2 with 1 point. But there's still hope unless one of these teams, if Portugal or Turkey wins, they're straight through. And then it becomes a calculator situation when they have to see who's going to go through in the second place. Okay, let's see. What is interesting about Portugal last time, this is what got me about Portugal last time. What I started asking questions about was purely that you've got all these creative players. You've got your Silvas on the pitch. You've got Fernandes on the pitch. You've got a lot of great controlling attacking players. But they were running their attack up the left-hand side through Leao. Leao was the outlet for every single thing. He was the guy running up and down, and it kind of put some of those players out of it. I also question when you look at Ronaldo. For me, Ronaldo is in the time of his career where he should be going for efficiency. He should be trying to save as much energy as he can, old legs, going towards 40. So I'd expect him to stick in that forward position looking for balls in behind, looking for those crosses, but he tends to drop deep to come collect the ball and kind of vacate that space, which gives Liao, it doesn't give Liao a target, and it allows the opposing defense to basically sit back without a threat. Ooh, ball in there by Turkey. Hey, ball in there by Turkey. Portugal dealt with it, but again, that two, man, that two in the middle, I can't. Turkey, you can't go pound for pound with Portugal and play such a high line. Let's see how it works out. I want to see if Turkey take advantage, because that high line in the last match was a big problem. I think they could have been caught out quite a few times. Pepe had to do a lot of last-ditch defending in their game versus Czechia. So hopefully Turkey watched that and they give us a little bit of an attack here. I am still worried about the Portugal attack. I don't know how those guys will play with each other, to be honest with you. Prince says he doesn't have a choice because they're not passing the ball to him. Relax. He must just stay up front and wait for the ball to drop for him. Simple, wait for the ball to drop. Don't be too proactive. These big teams and the teams with a lot of big names, look at that. Look at that switch sides. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a ball. Oh, what a ball. Turkey. A ball taken right across the face of Portugal, and they couldn't take advantage. Oh, Turkey is here. Turkey is here to play. Oh, crossfield ball. Pepe didn't know who to mark. Turkey is here to play. But I just want to get the names, guys. I just want to get the names right. It seems like there is Aktürkoğlu. That is who had the chance there. Couldn't turn it in, but seems to be injured a little bit. He loves soccer too much to wait. He must be effective. He must be effective. Just a little white boy on YouTube. How you doing? Welcome. Oh, what are that defense, guys? Pepe with Diaz being left alone and not having Paulinho dropping back in. I see the courts, man. That's where the problem is going to come from, in my eyes. And that's what they should have taken care of. Tokozisi on YouTube says, if you're wondering, Germany is the largest Turkish community outside of TÜRKIYE. It's basically a home game for them. Interesting. It's like when we play a certain country. Ay, Cristiano. Mara Cristiano. What was that?
Bafana. Oh, what?
Guys, do you guys rate what Cristiano's doing in Saudi? Is it like a thing that people rate? I'm really interested to find out. Do we take it seriously? Because he had a record year. Composure, Prince, composure. You're one of the greatest players ever. Trappa polo, beat your man and score. Composure, that's all. That's what I was expecting from him there. You're too quick to judge him. Prince. Missed it, man. It's fine. Griezmann also went through that yesterday. But yeah, this Turkish highline, it's not even coordinated. Yeah, agent, if you look at it, it's not even really coordinated. It's broken. What's interesting, it looks like Fernandez is running centrally. That's very interesting. There's the space! Oh, guys. There was a run, a perfect run there. Okay, let me see. This Turkish highlight, what do you think? Who do you think will play in the finals? Germany? I think up to this point, Germany is the team to watch here. They're the ones, obviously the home team. Hopefully they don't run out of steam. So I'm going to say Germany. Honestly, I'm not sure who the second team is going to be. I'm not sure. All the teams that I thought were going to give a good account of themselves have not done so thus far. So I'm not sure who's going to be the second team, but I know Germany is going to be there. So I had to put my neck on the line. Who would I put down? Let me check the groups. Here comes Turkey again. Oh. Far post, boy. Just go far post. You've been going far post the whole time. Okay, so as it stands, I'm going to go to the top teams. Germany, Spain, maybe? Can we say Germany, Spain? I think maybe Germany, Spain. Agent, what do you say? I'm not debating. And Agent says, yeah, it's very disorganized. One pass splits it. And I see the one pass. Did you see there was a chance there where I think it was Fernandez who had made a run in behind. They'd sort of played it back. One of the center backs got sucked in and there was a space in behind. Yo, guys. Turkey playing a very expensive game. Should have went for a simple pass there. Guys, this game is a lot more balanced than we're making it out to be. Guys, I almost forgot to ask. Those who betting, my betting boys, the people who bet, tell me, what did you say for this?
The game has changed today. There's betting, all these people are emotional.
What are we saying for this game? What do the bet slips look like? Are we looking at an over 2.5? Are we looking at a straight win for Portugal? How are you guys ranking this? Remember, Turkey is currently number one. If it stays like this, Turkey is number one still. Smangaliso says Germany versus Spain. Okay. German, probably France. They know how to win, says Agent. Pepe is old, Shem. A player falls and wakes up. Still recovering. Smangaliso says corners over 9.5. Prince says a straight win for Portugal. Okay. You know the Euros has been a very let me say disappointing tournament when people are saying over 9.5 for corners. When people start betting corners, that's when you know. Prince says, I'm scared. Don't be scared, Prince. Don't be scared. Believe in your ticket.
Oh, kakase.
What kakase? Why are you kakaseling, my brother? Relax.
Why are you kakaseling, my brother? You made the bet. It's okay. 12 minutes in, it is still 0-0. This game has been pretty pedestrian. I have to find other words because I don't want to keep saying boring. It's been pedestrian. Turkey looked like the more livelier team. Like if somebody's going to get something from this game, it's Turkey. It's just that their decision making at the end of the road. Like a lot of the Euro games mirror each other, right? We watched Netherlands-France yesterday. Netherlands was getting into France's box so many times at some point, but the decision making when they got there just wasn't there, you know. And then the team we're expecting to perform, France in that case, Portugal in this case, have not necessarily shown what they want to do. They haven't shown yet what is the plan for today. How are they going to go score these goals that they're looking for? How are they going to attack this Turkey team? So it's interesting. I must say, I'm so disappointed by the so-called big teams at Euro. I'm so disappointed. No, it's been spiky, Agent Mara. Hey, you tend to keep watching the same thing, man. It's spiky, Mara. There's one shot on goal. Yeah, agent. It's spiky, but it's one shot on goal. You see, Mronana, I just wish Mronana can just. Oh, yes, boy. Oh, yes, boy. Oh, hey, what a ball. As I was about to criticize him. What a ball, eh? Beat your man. That was just a quick reminder. It was a quick reminder from Ronaldo that I can still put a man on his bum. I'm telling you, parts, man. Let's see. Portugal players hate to give Ronaldo the ball. They don't want to play for him. I guess that's the tax of having a star on the pitch. I guess that's the tax, man. But also, in their last game, okay, the last game before Czechia, this man scored 2 goals. 11 June, not very long ago. He scored 2 goals. Oh, the cameramen are starting to find women. You see, I'm sure they went back and they were told, hey, this is what made AFCON work. Dedicate some cameras to finding women in the crowd. If the games are going to be okay, do something else. Hey, I was about to criticize CR7 says Mangaliso. Agent says it's the fizzy drink without the fizzy. I mean, we're not bored. We're not bored. Mara, I haven't seen like what exactly is the plan. So if you could tell me after 16 minutes how Portugal is looking to attack. Last time, everything ran through Liao. Everything went up the left-hand side. They were all going there. Mronana, get into the box. Stop chasing the ball, Chief. Oh. You're about to criticize him too quick. I told you about this. Hey, but Prince. I like Ronaldo, Prince. I'm a Ronaldo, not a stan. I'm a fan of Ronaldo. I've had plenty of fight about Ronaldo versus a certain other guy that I don't want to say here because I don't want to spark the convo. So I was just reading the game for what it was, guys. Open says he's off the ball, work rate sucks, Ronaldo. And that's why I'm like, don't chase the ball. I think Ronaldo is chasing the ball. Let the ball come to you. I think he's more dangerous when he's an outlet for Liao. So, for example, if that cross goes in, you're crossing to Fernandez, you're crossing to Silva. Who's going to get their head on that ball? Who's going to be the threat there? But he's so eager to come back and get the ball and play the pass that I think it's taking away his attributes in this game, right? I think if he plays a straight 9, I don't know if maybe he doesn't trust that the ball will get to him, or that what you guys have been saying, the players don't want to give him the ball. But Ronaldo dropping back doesn't make sense to me, honestly speaking. I'm not for him coming all the way back to try and get the ball. I just want to see what's happening on the tube. YouTube comments are the best. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Portugal is coming back again. He didn't speak. The madam wanted to take me to Loftus and declined for the disappointment. Wait, is it Bulls? Are they at Loftus? Who's playing at Loftus? Yes, the final. Oh, URC final. Not Shaba rugby agent, you. You watching rugby. Ay. It doesn't track. She likes rugby. Oh, I was gonna say it doesn't track. You just be angry all game long. Okay, guys. Turkey has been sitting back. for the past few minutes. Turkey has been sitting back for the past few minutes. They haven't gotten a chance again to get all the way up into that box. I think whatever they've been doing right now, they need to just push a little bit more forward. This 4-2-3-1 is not serving them in attacking sets. So let's see how they can change that. Here they are getting on the ball again after a while of watching Portugal do it. Support, guys. Support. This is where they lose it. 3-man press. Okay, there we go. Played through. Delayed. I'm telling you guys, the back two thing it was a back three-ish there, but the back two thing where Pepe has to come across to come and win the ball, it's going to hurt them. But nobody has been willing to play the ball in behind. Nobody's been willing, man. There's been runs, there've been spaces. Every day we talk about this European teams and how good they're meant to be. Mara, this Euro hasn't been a good advert for that type of thing. Nah, but when they're meant to play the ball, they don't play the balls in. We'll see. Today is the day, the sensational, the greatest goal scorer in European football. Oh, la simple and Sarawood. Ronaldo guys are here. Someone said Ronaldo will be the top goal scorer of the tournament. Do you think he's capable of that? Yes, if he just stays inside the box. If he just stays inside the... Oh, yes, there we go. Portugal, first goal in. It came from Silva. Bernardo Silva scores the first goal of the game.
I just got a notification. It's a goal.
So we are off and running. Portugal finally making do with that, all the attack they've been having. So you see what I was saying about him being in the box. He almost got to that ball. Unfortunately, it was just behind him. But this is what the threat does. So now the defender's watching Ronaldo. In comes Kimang Silva to come and get the ball. Look at Ronaldo. Boom. Takes a defender with him. I don't want to see him playing anywhere near. Touched by the defender. Oh, if it wasn't for that, Ronaldo would have got into that. But Silva's there to clean up. So just be an inbox threat, man. Just be an inbox threat. You saw Barakci trying to keep up with him, and he's scared of that, the goat. Let's see. Turkish is not bad, Shem. Smiley says 1-0. Yes, 1-0. Now he's over it, but anyways, let me to... Oh. He can. I just think that you need to play a different type of football in order for Ronaldo to be good. Ronaldo needs to play the Van Nistelrooy type of game. He needs to play the Filippo Inzaghi type of game. He needs to play the Raul type of game where your only thing is to be a box threat. That is the only thing you're doing today. Your movement is confined to the box. You're finding spaces there in the box. You're finishing there. That's the only way. The scorer is Bernardo Silva. That's the only way that I think right now, at this point in his career, I think he'll be effective. Oh, there's the smoke. There we go with the smoke. They, of course, are playing at Signal Iduna Park, Borussia Dortmund Stadium, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, there's smoke there. Hola, Turkey's here. I didn't know about this. Let me just go back. It was on YouTube where I was informed that Turkey has the second biggest population of Turkish people outside of Turkey, if I'm not mistaken. That's how it was phrased. Oh, saved. Oh, saved. Ooh. Turkey struggles with defending. It's like they go all the way back and there's all these spaces that open up. Like they're all chasing. They need to get a bit more structure. They're going to be hurt a bit more there. Is this Eminem number 14 a player or singer? Vala is better. Is this Eminem? Hey man, you guys are the worst. Hey, you guys are the worst. What do you call Patarki. Bardaki. Hey, we're learning, guys. We're learning. 2 more goals are incoming, says Prince. Yes, that one. I don't know, but he's got a yellow card. He's got a yellow card now. So, do we think that this game is going to open up now? At what point does Turkey start throwing caution to the wind and actually attacking Portugal full out? We've seen how hard it is to try get goals late. We've seen the 1-0s. So is Turkey's time now to go for it? Or must they just relax and maybe start turning on the burners in the 65th minute? I think the one thing about the Euro that's disappointing me is that there's no urgency. There's no urgency. You don't feel like this is a tournament. A lot of the games feel like training games. They feel like the matches you play right before the tournament starts. Or maybe they're waiting for the round of 16 and those type of things. On a player. There's no player there. Oh, happy birthday, man. Tabo, happy birthday. Welcome. Bahu feeling, Kajenu Tabo. Sit down by 39-year-old man, almost at fault at the goal. Yeah. Kinda, he was the guy who was put down by Ronaldo. You know when they say play to the whistle. Make the support run, Mrona, and if you're gonna do that, make the support run. I don't like how Ronaldo's playing this game. It's like he's desperate for the ball. Like he's desperate. He's chasing it. He's going all over the place. It's also weird to see Silva pushed up so high because you're used to Silva getting on the ball. You're used to him, almost in that number 10 place, in the half spaces, getting the ball and, dictating some play, making those weird turns and putting through passes. Him playing so far up and wide, it's weird. I can't get used to it. He's reminding me of Kane. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing with Kane. You are the most threatening player in the box. I think we can all agree here that even though Ronaldo is older, if you talk about box threats, headers, cutbacks that he scores, Ronaldo is number one. I don't get why not number one, but he's up there. I don't get why he's dropping all the way back, That's my only issue today. Agent says the problem there is Bruno. Why have Bruno? Oh, there we go. Nkosi yami. On goal. The cameraman was even sleeping. On goal. Turkey's falling apart.
I just got a notification. It's a goal.
King stage fright, guys. I want to see the replay because the cameraman also didn't catch it. I think nobody was expecting anything to happen there. Let's see. Okay. There was the false pass there where Mronana was angry. The ball is played back. Nkosam, what a finish. What was that? What was that? Hi, Turkey.
Ziyakhala and is a loudspeaker and I couldn't do it off. I don't couldn't do it off. Ziyakhala very much. Ziyakhala very much. Bafana, man. What?
But I guess Portugal, as Simply Answerable is saying,
We are cruising nicely.
I feel like, yo, guys. Let's see what you guys are saying. How's Ronaldo doing? Drops back a lot. He's been dropping back a lot. Hasn't been as effective today. Chene says stage fright. Welcome, Chene. Welcome. Back pass. Hey, what a bad back pass. Bad local pass. No look pass. Agent says, what nonsense is this? Guys. How are we watching this at Euros? I'm sorry, guys. The more I watch of the Euros, the more I am thankful for AFCON. Oh, number 7 from Turkey, Aktor Koglu, trying to do something there. The more I watch of Euros, these are stories we've been told. Something is off. Something is off here. Anyway, let's go. Spangaliso says Zigu loudspeaker. Zigu loudspeaker for sure. Abdul Karim Kimang Barakti, he's got a yellow card. The defense is back passing. Agent, yes, we spoke about that line. Yeah, Turkey. That it's not controlled. Like, you know, Kokasi, when you play Kokasi, there's the one guy who says, line, gents, or we all push up together, or there's somebody who controls it. There's nobody controlling it there, Turkey. And there's a lot of spaces that Portugal is not taking advantage of in there. But yeah, what can you say about an on goal? Here comes the Turkey corner. Are they going to fight back? There we go. Play it back in. Sure, boy. But the turkey is being cooked, says Mark. Did you have to use the turkey emoji? This Portugal squad will definitely go to the quarterfinals, if not the semifinals, says user188. Ryan says, from today, I'm putting everything on the line. All my predictions have been right. Look, if they carry on being right, Kupa, the numbers are low. Please. That would be very nice if you could just predict for us Iloto so we could win some money net. I don't trust the betting. But also, the moment you speak out, that's when you jinx it, eh? 32 minutes in. Portugal are leading Turkey 2-0. One goal came from Bernardo Silva. And then another goal came from an on goal, a no-look back pass. No-look back pass after Portugal had squandered an opportunity to play the ball into a dangerous area. Bad communication, but then even worse communication from Turkey. There's the space, man. Cancelo leaves. He always goes. Why don't... Oh, guys. How do we rate Martinez? That man always seems to get a job, especially with the national teams, coming from the disappointment of Belgium. Okay, Turkey. To who? Hi, Agent. You're right about number 14. You're right about number 14. I've been trying to fight it, but no, you're completely right about him. What is that? You've got players all across, but you look for a central run where there's 3 defenders on one guy, and you have to play the most perfect ball into that space. And that guy might not even win it. Would I be controversial to say that Portugal has scored but are playing in patches? I would say Portugal hasn't even been playing, honestly speaking. We've seen more structure from... We've seen more Shall we tend? You guys are losing 2-0 and you're back healing. 2-0 and they're back healing in the box. This is what I'm talking about when I say decision making within the box. Instead of laying the ball off, he tried to do a nice flick back heel. Literally what happened to Netherlands when Memphis and Frimpong were together. They have no chemistry. They make the wrong decisions in the box. Okay, Ronaldo, this is your chance, Ronaldo. Ronaldo, you should have played it to Ronaldo Fernandez. Hey, Bruno and Ronaldo have a love-hate relationship, eh? Cut back. Cut back there. Like you see, Turkey has a build-up, right? Turkey has a build-up. Turkey play. Portugal are just waiting for the chance to catch on a counter, the chance to catch on transition. That's basically it, you know. Martinez is a good coach, but so hey, that record, especially at national team level. Goal line technology, yes, trainer. They've got chips in the balls. I don't need 10 minutes to see a bad player. Smangaliso says on the counter. Yeah, it's Portugal is not playing. It's nice for them because this 2-0 lead comes because of an on goal. Otherwise, it might have forced them to have to play some football here. But since they're leading, oh, this defense. Hey, Mrona now wants a goal. He could have passed there. He should have passed to Liao there. Mara, Ronaldo. Chwane says, why didn't Bruno pass Ronaldo? I honestly feel like those two have a love-hate relationship. Like, I honestly feel as though Bruno, most times, him and Ronaldo are just shouting at each other. But I don't watch that much of Portugal football. But whenever I see them, it feels like they're always shouting at each other because the other one is not passing the other one. The other one is making a run and this one chooses to shoot. Can Turkey pull one back? Can Turkey pull one back? Cross it! Too late. Why did you take that touch? Why did you take that touch? Agent says they're both cry babies, and turbulent. Yeah, he's 188. Round of 16s are around the corner. You will see Boma, France, and Germany, Baba. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like they're treating the group stage matches as warm-ups. But tell me then, user 188, tell me, do you think England will rebound? And for France, I see Germany. Germany is actually playing. For France and England, do you think that their coaches are going to have the balls to make the changes that they need to make? So we all know the changes that we need to make. I'm sure we know Giroud must come onto the pitch. I'm sure we know Kamavinga must come onto the pitch. I'm sure we know Trent must not play in the midfield. Are they going to have balls enough to make the changes, or are we just going to go off of talent that they're going to do well in the round of 16? This is what I want to know. Portugal is not convincing, says Uchene. They're not in this game, guys. They're not in this game. Like, I expected Fernandez and Silva to be closer together. Like, I feel as though there could be something there in that relationship. And then you balance it out by having Liao, who misses the next match because he's got another yellow. So then, as you see with Liao and Mendes, they've got a good working relationship which gives them width on that side. And then you'd expect that on the right-hand side, you've got Cancelo, you've got Fernandez, you've got Silva. I would expect a lot more combination play, but we're not seeing that from them. It's a disjointed team. This Portugal team. It's a disjointed team. It feels like everybody's running on their own, and they're hoping for counters because generally counters are not necessarily a tactical thing. Counters are we come through and everything is broken down. Then you trust Bruno Fernandes to find a pass. That's what they're doing right now, which is it's irritating that this is what we're watching for most of the Euro games, especially with the teams that have very big names to them. England is cooked. England is cooked. Actorglu, guys, hey, he's having fun. On the left-hand side, nah? He's having fun. Hey, Liao, though. And everything is running through him. They love that left-hand side, Portugal. Look. You're telling me there's no ball players who could watch decision-making. Turkey. They're playing, Mara, it's decision-making. Like, okay, you've got a player on the right-hand side who's dragging his defender. You've got a guy running right next to you who can make a run up because Pepe has come out to you. He decides to shoot. Decision-making in the box. We saw this yesterday, man. We watched Netherlands do the same thing, essentially. Smagaliso says decision-making is letting them down. No, it is. It is. How many times, guys? Okay, Turkey, ne? I think Turkey, in terms of actual play, has been far better than Portugal in this game. They've been far better. You can actually see the combinations. You can see when they're going up, what they're trying to do, how they play. They've put the ball down. They're making passes. Oh, yes, boy. Oh, yes, boy. Ah, unfortunate. You see what they're doing. Last hurdle in the box. That's where they're dying. Aye, ref. Akaidin gets a yellow card. That looked like a fair tackle. Why did he get a yellow card? Why is it a foul? Can somebody explain why that was a foul? 42 minutes in, we are heading to halftime. As you know, this is an interactive show. So if you're watching for the first time, at halftime, I'm going to open up multi-guest here on TikTok. You'll see a button at the bottom of your screen appear. It's got a blue figure and a red figure hugging, basically. Click on that one, request, I'll let you in. And you can form part of my halftime panel where I will ask you guys to tell me what you saw in the first half. And then if we can get to 15,000 likes, then I will keep it open, and at any time during the second half, you'll be able to jump in and have a conversation with me. But remember, you have to be following me. So if you're watching me on YouTube and you want to add your voice to the show, or if you've got an opinion that you want to get across, head on over to TikTok, click on subscribe or click on follow, and then request, I let you in, and you can tell me what you are seeing from the game. That was a clean tackle, Trent. Simply unsorrowful. That wasn't stats up. I refuse. That wasn't stats up. That was a clean tackle. At the very least, it's a free kick. Not a yellow card. Look at the way they're playing, guys. Look at the way they're playing. This Karioglu, number 20, player. What a player. I hope I don't jinx him now. That was very bad. He should have cycled around. Hey, Turkey. It's not time to get up in arms and be shouting for everything, man. Like, they have to focus.
Rest, Bafoy, rest.
You can't be shouting now and everything. You're 2-0 down. gather yourselves. You're the better playing team here. Surely you can get your 2 goals, but if you start antagonizing the ref and all of those things, guys. I hate him. Went to Inter from AC. Who agent? Number 20, Karioglu. Oh, Hakan Kalanoglu. Number 10. Hey, you even typed it with all of the, with the accents. I really feel bad for Turkey in this game. They've been the better side. I really feel bad for them. One goal before halftime. Again, just the final thing. I don't like Ronaldo getting the ball this much. Oh, the way he slows down the game. I understand they're 2-0 up, Mara. They're 2-0 up, but I can't. I just, Guys, there's more Cancelo. Do you understand? Cancelo, Fernandez, and Silva are playing on the same side. And we haven't seen anything. Okay, it is halftime. Let me open up the lines so that you guys can come tell me what you guys feel about this game. So let me just open it up before I work on get my graphics in line. Okay, guys, feel free to request and jump in while I just get my graphics in order. Okay, let's see who is here. Agent, my brother, welcome to the show. How are you?
I wish I could have just went and watched Vendribek's kids.
And they're winning. They're winning the final.
And here I am, I'm cooking because I decided to stay home. But anyways.
What did you think of this first half?
Sometimes I come here and tell you guys that the game is not boring because sometimes it's tactics that sometimes make the game boring because teams cancel out each other. But here is plain boring, There's no tactics which are canceling each other. Turkey, let's start with the defense. Very poor defense. Number 14, like I said, I don't know if he's a senior or a football player, and he's very heavy. And the entire back line is disorganized. It doesn't have a leader. In as much as Portugal back line is low, but they have a leader in Pepe who can say, do this, here you come here, you stay in a line. Like, you need to have a leader at the back, So they're non-existent at the back. And then they do everything right until the last moment, and then it becomes a case of quality. They lack decision-making in the final third.
Yeah.
And again, at the beginning of the game, I asked myself, with this high intensity, can you maintain it? Because at some point you're going to drop off, and with the quality side like this, you don't go pound for pound. You wait for moments. And they've been punished, purely on their mistakes. I don't think maybe the first goal I can give credit to Portugal, but otherwise it has been a lackluster performance by Portugal. And again, it's one of those things where you're fitting all the stars on one team because when you have Bruno in the team, Bruno is always looking for the killer pass. Silva is always looking for the 1-2. So when you combine the two players, One is looking for a killer pass, one is looking for 1-2. It becomes a bit of problematic, but otherwise, that's what big teams do, you score goals. It doesn't matter how you win, you just win. So yeah.
I just want to ask you, before I go to Unsuga, I just want to ask you, can we maybe say that, benefit of the doubt, Portugal understood that Turkey plays a high tempo game, they're going to commit a lot of people forward, and they're going to be able to maybe catch them on the break? Do you think that maybe that was some of the planning of this game?
Perhaps, but even in the last game, Portugal did look like this, So I'm starting to think that maybe it's a plan from the big guys that you don't go full strength, save your energy because the players are tired. There's been a long season, so conserve your energy until when it matters, But you can, like Sundowns, you can bring the tempo down, but you can increase it, because we've seen the movie before with Sundowns where they bring down the tempo. It's like, let's conserve energy, but when the time comes for you to now crank up the engine, it doesn't start, So I hope that for that sake, these big teams, when it matters, they do pitch up, because I feel like they're consuming a lot of energy. And maybe rightly because maybe the players are tired and it's been a long season. So yeah.
Okay,
I don't think it's a crucial thing. I think it's a big team thing.
Because there's another question I'm going to ask on the second round. I want to go to Unsuga. Unsuga, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hey, OT.
All right.
Right, come back.
Hey, yazi mina bangitshele ukuthi masibukele Europe it's going to be better marangazi. Tell me about this first half. We won njani?
Yeah, it's a nice game for Portugal, even though they are wasteful. But still, and Turkey, I'm worried about it defense. Manje, defense is very shaky. And I think in Portugal, the first game, they are playing with too much midfielders. So they ended up when it's like unnecessary. And ngiyafisa ukwazi ukuthi uzondwelani uRonaldo kuleya team Nkosi yami.
Mina ngimzonda guys.
No,
Mina
not
Ronaldo
in
kangaka.
Portugal.
Oh, Portugal.
No, in Portugal, why are they not passing him the ball?
Yeah.
It's very sad. They are one team. If they meet a team as strong, they will suffer. I understand what abamfuni and they feel like fanele ngabe retire, but kuzocosta bona ngoba umdlalo abanayo lo igame winner leyo.
Yeah.
Even qualification udlale a huge role.
Yeah.
Awukwazi ukuthi ufuna ukumvimba ekugcineni, but ke asobona.
Okay. Stay on. I'm gonna come back. Let me go to Tebza. Tebza, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
Hey, OT.
Hi, man. I don't know how to feel about the Euros, but it's fine. Tebza, we won it first half.
I get to them and their own goal. Look, what again? Turkey, it was just unlucky. They just have a shaky defense. I don't know why. But then they've been good. For me, they've been good. They've been attacking. They've been creating chances. They just didn't take their chances. You understand? And I think their coach should have changed the way they approach the game. With the kind of coaches like Roberto Martinez, you don't have to attack them because you're making life simple for them. You understand? They are not geniuses. If you look at Roberto Martinez and Mambo Tuchel, they are not geniuses in terms of finding ways to penetrate defenses. You understand? So, but then when you attack them, that's their game. They want you to do that. They are very good in transition football. So they're going to punish you. But then if you want to create problems for them, don't attack too much. Just stay. Make them think. Make them find solutions that we know where they hardly find. You understand? So it's just that Turkey, no other coaches, they just believe in the way they play and they're not going to change. But then I'm happy with how they attack. They just need to solidify their defense. to stop being shaky. They are in the game. I don't see them being dominated. They are not being dominated. They are in the game. So I don't know. I don't know how they're going to fix their defense, though.
I wanna come back. I'm gonna come back. Let me go to Agent. Agent, we are seeing another big team, it seems, with a lot of big players, with a lot of experienced players, but it seems as though there's no plan, there's no build-up. What's causing that on the one side? And then on the other side, Turkey, Kopoksung, finish the ball. Are we seeing that type of thing playing out throughout the tournament? Smaller, good teams that are playing with no finishing, big teams that have no plan. What's causing these things?
Just as a sidebar, Portugal for the longest of time have been accused of trying to feed everything to Ronaldo, like whatever they get cross to Ronaldo, whatever you see pass, give to Ronaldo. I think the team is maturing from that and saying, you don't always have to give the ball to Ronaldo. So I don't know this narrative that they hate him. But anyways, like I said, I'll leave those that topic for the fans, but it's okay. On your question, I think, like I said, I think the big teams are playing at gear 1, if not gear 2, because like I said, I feel like the players are tired. Firstly, there's been a very long season, and I feel like that was even the energy for when it matters the most, because it's not how you win. As long as you're winning, you get to the next round, and the next round is when it matters, So I feel like it's a standard thing across the coaches that, let's just conserve energy, let's just get 1 year 2. We have enough quality to win, inshallah, then we'll crank it up a bit and put it to get 3 gear 4 in the next round. That is my theory. But then again, you look at it and say, but I think maybe.
Yeah. No, go on.
I think again, maybe the reality is I'm thinking much into it, and maybe they're not good enough. These players trying to combine all the stars into one thing is hating these big teams. Look at France. I'm not a big fan of that coach, but he's very brave. He's like, I have, what is this guy, Kamavinga, he's doing well. I have Josheming, he's doing well, but I'm not gonna play you guys. I'm gonna play Kante. Someone's gonna feed the system, Even when Benzema was winning Ballon d'Or, was like, nope, I want to stick to Giroud, So he has mastered the art of international football. That sometimes you need a collective more than individual stars, So I feel like with these top teams, because they are blessed with this abundance of stars, they're trying to fit all of them into one thing, and it doesn't work out. Like I said, you have Bruno and Silva. For me, I would play one, not both, because one is the kind of player who has to make the ball tick. The one who's looking for the killer pass is always looking out for Yarama. He's always looking for Ronaldo. He's always looking out for Liao. He's not looking to combine, So you have that concoction, which is a mixed masala. Now with Turkey, like I said, sometimes it comes back to quality, that you can play well, but if you don't have the quality, it becomes a problem. I think it's just a matter of quality. I think they have a good enough coach who's able to make the team combine, but it just goes back to quality and decision making at this high level for me. Yeah.
Prediction?
I see headlines. So I think Ronaldo's gonna score 3-0, I think.
Okay. Kari, you're trying to give.
And we'll see people walking naked in the streets.
Yeah, man. Let me go to Utuga. I'm gonna ask you the same question. If you told me that I could have a team, Cancelo, and in front of Cancelo there's Fernandes, and in front of Fernandes there's Silva, I would say, yo, what a dream team. If you told me that there was a team that could have Kyle Walker with Trent Alexander-Arnold with Saka on the team, hey, it would be amazing. Mara, it seems as though the big teams are struggling, Nange's team, just to be able to play the ball. What is causing these issues for you?
For me, OT, it's ucoach trying to please fans onke. Ukufaka onke ama favorite players, yabo. nokukhulisa i-country ukuthi I played this person like from England uTrippier asikho isikhala sakhe but bayamzamela nakhona la if mina ngibuka there's no point ngoba ubuke Portugal ayikho i-defensive midfield ufaka ama-attacking wodwa ukuthi emithe i-team organized uzoba nenkinga because you will need to have defensive midfield also the way abadlala ngakhona abakhombisa i-teamwork ayikho i-willingness ukuthi we are one team, we are playing for one jersey, we wanna win. Hey. So even ubuka la kwi-France ukuthi uKylian Mbappe siyamazi ukuthi what he can do but njengamanje like the level is very low. I'm worried about i-form ungazi-ke noma kuzokwenzela into yenze kwi-AFCON ukuthi ama-team engaperform kahle ema-groupini but kuma-knockout stages ama-big players ayiveze ukuthi actually we are big players.
Yeah.
And so that's my concern. Kuma-team anjengo-Turkey izowalimaza lento to give too much respect kuma-players njengoba kade usho nje ukuthi abuke phansi kwiphepha athi wow kunalabadlali so kuzoba nzima. If ubuka i-defense yabo is shaky because babona uRonaldo nangu-Leao and then nangu-Bernardo Silva so mangase bethatha i-game as like zidlala nabadlali aba-regular I think they can come back. But I don't see them winning this game. Maybe izophela ngo-3-1 to Portugal.
Okay, 3-1. Thank you, Suga. Tebza, you know, when we speak about the Euros, everybody gets excited. I get it, they tell us already, these are the best players, eh? These are the stars, these are what. Marawa FIFA groundung, over on paper, you know, if somebody was playing me on FIFA or EAFC, but FIFA team in, I'd be scared. Mara, now you watch them and there's no chemistry, they're not coming together. What's happening with the big teams?
With the big teams, you get that.
Why would you? Anyway, go on, Tebza, sorry.
Look, OT, get that. I agree with the previous speaker. They're trying to just fit everyone. He's a star player wherever he plays. His club football, you understand? And it's not supposed to be like that. It's not wrong to put someone on the bench. It doesn't necessarily mean they're a bad player. You selected them knowing they are that good, you understand? So anyway, the bench has to be strong as well. This is the national team. It means someone that's playing in the
Tebza. Okay, I think I lost. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. For some reason, my live was discontinued. Let me see if I can get back on. Heaven. I swear TikTok is fighting me. I don't know what I'm doing to TikTok for them to do this. Okay. Anyway, it's fine. I'll see if I can't get Tebza back on for him to just carry on with his point that he was making. Portugal have made 2 subs. They've taken off Paulinha and Leao, which is a little bit shocking to me. Because Leao, everything was going through Leao. My hope is that with making that sub, they can bring on, they can start playing more centrally. They can start having their ball players, Fernandez, Silva. They can start having them on the ball a lot more. Maybe have Cancelo inverting inside so that he can play the ball. Apologies, guys. I don't know what happened there, but then my live was discontinued on TikTok for some reason. But in any case, we'll carry on. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. I still worry about the bigger teams because for me, it feels as though the bigger teams are sacrificing a system in order to make sure that they have more players who can play, right? They can bring in all of their stars. So they've got all of these big names, but they all play in different types of systems, and they're just being shoehorned into one team to try and make people smile. I think you have to start prioritizing stuff. We know Bernardo Silva in a 10. We know Bernardo Silva maybe in an 8. We know how he loves to play the ball. We know that he's a 1-2 type of player. You know that Bruno Fernandes is looking for that killer pass, as agent was saying. So then how do you create a team that is balanced? How do you make sure that all of those players are actually fitting with each other? Because to be true, Turkey played the better game here. Turkey builds up. Turkey has combinations. Turkey plays. You can watch the progression of their play from the defense to the attack. They just suck at finishing the ball. I'm not sure what happened. I am not sure what happened. I always tell you guys, the Kare TikTok is fighting me. So I'm going to let you come back on because you were making a point there. I'm sorry about that. I'll have to see what happened. So Tebza, just request again so you can just finish that point. So you see the gameplay from Turkey. You don't see it from Portugal. I don't know how Portugal, what the line is for them to score outside of this, having transition play. Yeah. Sorry about that, man. I get to be on TikTok every day. Debs, can you hear me? Hi, every day. I can see. Debs, you could just continue that point you were making. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so they should stop who know Sabah to just because of Kirista go Dalanguti. They must find combinations. Still on their bereka. And to a great combination or mang o bereka. You understand? So just for an example, now we can see where even though we don't like Upamecano, we like Konate and Saliba. Yeah. But then they still fielding Upamecano and Saliba because they feel they are not they are compatible. Maybe you understand. That's how it should be. You should find players that are compatible, more especially when we talk about center backs and midfield and number 10 or striker. The spine, in fact, let me just say the spine should connect. If the spine doesn't connect, then the team will not connect. You understand? You can get it wrong with wingers, but then with the spine, you must get it right. It must function very well. You understand? So if you don't find that combination, the spine, it won't work. So as you were saying, Bernardo Silva, we know what he's a type of guy who wants to be in the thick of things, there in the middle, in the mix, to create, to be busy there in the middle. But then if you put him wide there, you limit. Yes, he can play there, but then you are limiting his abilities there, while you are wasting him literally. You understand? And you have players on the bench who can play there. You have Pedro Neto. You have did he select Joao Felix? I'm not sure.
Joao Felix is there.
They can play there. Why do that? Why compromise other players just to fit in other players? You understand? So he has options. He doesn't want to use them. Just like Southgate. He has Mainu. He's telling us about Phillips. What is that? He plays Trent in the middle. Why?
So then, Tebza, what do you think about these coaches? Do you think that also the other part of the problem is maybe Martinez wants to play a specific type of football, but pressure is saying you have to fit in these guys. Maybe Southgate, man. Now I read Southgate as somebody who wants to play boring football. I want old English football, 4-4-2 with wingers and crossing balls. But they're forced to now try fit these players in. How much does that play into this, do you think? Do you think the coaches, now they have their own way that they want to do it, but they can't?
Yes. Yeah, Linda, I think so. But then also, as a coach, you have to stand your ground. You understand? You've got to stand your ground and make decisions that, as you said the last time, I don't know when you said, die with your own decisions.
Yeah.
You understand? Make your own decisions and live by them. If you are being sacked for doing you, at least you know what you're not going to blame anyone or that guy will take it so that guy will take it so. You understand? You play according to how you know. If we criticize you, we will criticize you, but then you know what you believe what this system will deliver. But then other decisions, man, don't need worry. Really, you are standing your ground or what? The selection is not. It's not it, man.
Okay, Tebza, what's your score prediction?
Yeah, I see a 3-1. Take you one comeback. I won't come back. If it's like this, as I said, Kikamko Martinez, he wants them to come. So they are playing into Martinez's hands. He's gonna kill the game off. They're gonna win maybe 3-1 or 3-0.
Okay. No, Tebza, thank you so much, guys. I apologize. My TikTok cut for some reason. The live ended, so apologies. As I was saying, if we can get, let's say, if we can get to 8,000 likes, tapping the screen, I'll leave it open because I've seen some people requesting, and we can carry on speaking for the second half. I was just allowing Tebza to finish off his point because it cut in the middle of him speaking. Well, the live ended for some reason in the middle of him speaking. So if you'd like to jump on, let's try to get to 8,000 likes and we can carry on. Here comes Turkey taking a shot at goal. Like I said, Turkey was the better team, better ball-playing team in the first half. You could see how they progress the ball. You could see how they push up. The problem with Turkey is that their line is broken. That defense is in 6s and 7s. I believe it was Agent who said that defense doesn't have a leader. They're in the defense that can marshal it. Why did you waste time? And then Turkey also has the issue that when they finally get up front, finally get into the box, their decision making is so poor. And in the words of Gavin Hunt, I guess, you can't buy quality. Quality allows you to do certain things. He's like, for attacking, you kind of leave the attacking players to do what they do. Turkey, at the end of the moves, they haven't been good. Portugal, on the other hand, it's just a bunch of star players running around, man. There's no system. There's no build-up. Maybe now with Neto on the pitch, they might be persuaded to bring Silva in from that wing position and have him join Neto, maybe down the middle so that they can play. So let's see how it works out. To be honest with you, I'm still so disappointed by the star teams. The teams where, we were all licking our lips when we looked at them and we're like, how man, these guys are all in one team. It hasn't been working out. King Don says, can Turkey score, guys? Shem, it's not for trying. Turkey has been to Portugal's box so many times, but they lack that final finish. And that's been their downfall in this game, in my eyes, so far. Kolani, thank you so much for the gifts, man. Thank you so much for the gifts. Pegama Buso says, Euro is boring. They don't even know how to use VAR. AFCON is 1,000 times better. I was telling you guys, Gucci for me. Is that 3? There we go. Oh, they finally passed each other. I care. We're about to watch. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. Portugal.
I just got a notification. It's a goal.
Portugal's got their goal. It is 3-0. Turkey, you can play well, but at the end of the day, they need to go for more. They need to hit more. Bruno, finally, him and Ronaldo finally saw each other. Look at the line. Look at the line. You see the thing we were talking about in the first half, about the defensive line of Turkey. That side of the defense is doing everything right. They're in line. Their right back is playing Ronaldo onside. Then, in a mad dash to try and come back and close the offside trap, he then slips and falls to allow Fernandes to... Guys, that line... I said in the first half, you literally need... We had people... Guys, if you've ever played football and you've played defense, ever played football, there's a guy always in the defense who says line. just extends his hands and says, here, this is where we need to be. But the whole game, that line has been broken. Agent, that's right, they lack a leader. King Don says, what channel is he playing? It's on 203, Supersport 203. Fair play to Ronaldo. Yeah, no, that was a nice thing. That was a nice thing. Usho kitrinil heaven. Arashaba mechika ofel. Did he not just die when he realized it? That's the thing. He tried to come back in, the right back. He tried to come back in, but it was too late. I don't know, man. Yeah, people are telling me that Euros are better quality than AFCON. But if we're being honest... No. Is this the quality people are speaking about? Look at the ref. Look at the ref. This ref has been poor, man. This ref has been poor. Is this what we were watching at Euros, guys? But anyway, it is 3-0. Yeah, it was onside because of number 2. Kimang number 2. Selic. It was onside because of number 2. Look at that. Oh, guys. You know, I had a coach under 15 who would have killed us if that happened. Would have killed us. Come, guys. At least one, then. At least one. What happens? Like, Turkey plays so well until they get into the final third. Then it's like the lights switch off. I don't know what happens to them. Some teams are overrated. They have nice kits. That's all. The highline is bad. Euro is boring. They don't even know how to use VAR. Hey, guys. Okay, here we go. Corner to Turkey. It's 58 minutes in. Portugal is leading 3-0. By what you might call mistakes all around. First goal, okay, you can give them credit for that. Even though the defense was still a bit shaky there. Second goal, no look back pass for an on goal. Third goal, one of the defenders plays Ronaldo onside from the other side of the pitch. I don't know, man. It's irritating. And Portugal has not played well. That's the other part to this. Portugal has not played well. There we go. There we go. Do the same thing. Do the same thing. Hey, they've got 2 men on Ronaldo. They've got 2 men on Ronaldo. It's a long day. Portugal will win Euro, says King Don. They still have to fight Germany. I hope Germany hasn't run out of steam. Hasn't run out of steam already. Lensman, offside. How was that offside? %60 possession to Portugal, 40 to Turkey. 9 shot attempts from Portugal, 7 from Turkey, yet they both have 3 on target. Don't hide. Yo, guys, is Portugal shaking now? Portugal, I mean, Turkey is shaking now.
Bathi ngisheka ngesuku. Oh, khakhaze. Khakhaze. Why you khakhaze, my brother? Relax.
It's lit there. It's lit. Three shots on target, 3 goals for Portugal. Technically, one was an on goal, unforced error. Completely unforced error. I like this Mendes kid. I like this Mendes player. Looked a lot better with Lau. You could balance this team, but I guess this is why we don't have UEFA Pro licenses and things like that. But you could balance this team pretty easily. Why not allow Silva to come inside? Let Silva come inside. Let Bruno play wider. Honestly. Do you prefer Leao or Felix? Ooh. It depends on what you want to do. If you want to play straight wing play, Leao is the guy. If you want a more dynamic player who's cutting inside and doing all types of things, can combine with your midfielders, I'd go with Felix. So I'd probably just go with Felix straight, just off of the strength of, I think he's got a little bit more in the toolbox over Leao. But if you want to play like a direct, I am going at your right back, Leao is your guy. "63 minutes in, it is 3-0. 3-0. And unfortunately, Turkey has to see out 27 minutes of this game that is left.
Sisekake. We're in big trouble. Nothing is coming right. And nothing will ever come right.
That's just how it feels. That's just how it feels for them. Top G says Ronaldo is the greatest player of all time. I'm not going to have that conversation. That's a different convo there. Watch Lukaku missed later on today. Me, guys, I gave up on Belgium a long time ago. Personally, I gave up on Belgium a long time ago. I don't even think of Belgium when they go into the tournament, especially as they're getting older. So, Real Man says Bafana can beat Turkey. You know what's crazy? I think Bafana has a better chance of beating Portugal. Honestly speaking, I think Bafana has a better chance of beating Portugal. Turkey is actually playing football at times, to be fair to them. Oh, that number 20. Karioglu. What a player. Oh, what a player. Oh, Kana, that's how we rate it. That's how we rate it now. That's how we rate it. We rate it as to whether Bafana would give them something. Lucky says, am I a Messi fan? I plead the fifth. Oh, what a 10. I plead the fifth. I can neither confirm nor deny your allegations or suspicions. Let's see. China says Portugal is just in shambles. Guys, Portugal is not playing. Portugal is literally not playing. They are waiting for transition. That is all they're doing. They're waiting for transition. They are waiting to hit them on a counter so that they can catch Turkey when the game is broken down. They're playing 80th to 90th minute. That's what they're playing. You know that game where it's 0-0, it's a knockout, you're going into the last 10 minutes. How do you play there? Everything breaks down. That's what they're doing now. But in terms of just playing, they haven't been playing, man. And it's sad. Yo, it's sad. Silva is there. Fernandez is there. Neto is on the pitch now. Yet still no combination. Agent says pleading the fifth is a way of admitting guilt. No, it's admission of nothing. It's admission of nothing. But you guys know my feelings about that conversation. The guys in the WhatsApp group know, the Overthinking Football WhatsApp group, that you can join by heading over to YouTube and clicking subscribe and clicking join. In the members area, there's a link to the WhatsApp group. Then I let you in and you have conversations. The guys in the group know how I feel about this convo, but I refuse to speak about it now because we'll go elsewhere. Like he says, the host is a great lawyer, great answer though. Or let me dance. Let me dance around the question. You know, can we say that there is a greatest? Plenty of players are good at different things, and I choose not to rank them against each other and create a hostility, but rather to look at them for the good that they give to the game. Messi and Ronaldo are both very talented players, and we'd be doing a disservice to what they've brought to football by comparing them to each other and creating such conflict. So I choose to just enjoy football. I'm kidding. Teresa says Ronaldo can retire from football. We've seen enough. It's his positioning, guys. It's his positioning. That's my thing. Like, play him as an out-and-out 9. The chances that they've gotten here, if you've seen the box entries and things like that, came from him being just an out-and-out 9 and playing up there. That's what I would do. I'm glad in this half, he hasn't dropped back to go and fetch the ball. He's been more disciplined in playing up front. So that is what you need to do. PK, welcome. Malume Kutsu says, "Lo, Messi is the greatest, but look, I see what Ronaldo has done." Simple and Terrible says, "Hard worker." Malume Kutsu, lol, utwang. Listen, Malume Kutsu. Sometimes you must dance. But you don't want to answer a question, man. Sometimes. Imagine having Joao Cancelo and not inverting him once in the game, just to invert him. Marawa munsitse, ne? Ronaldo is a hard worker, then Messi is a pure talent, says Simple and Sarabul. Akiri Kane. But all I know is that the current Ronaldo is better. Fede says they subbed him and I don't know why. Fede, I've stopped questioning these coaches, to be honest with you. I've stopped questioning anything that these guys are doing. Like, we're just watching the football right now. So Martinez has made 3 subs, yet Portugal is still playing the same exact way. I'd like to publicly apologize to the PSL because I thought it was just you guys that was doing that, and we often point to Europe to say that it's better, Mara. Aye, guys. What is this? '70th minute. It is 3-0. Portugal is leading Turkey. First goal scored by Bernardo Silva. Cut back into the box, which he dispatched with his left foot. Second goal was a no-look back pass. Completely no pressure. Completely unforced error from Turkey for the second goal. And then the third goal was Portugal finally taking advantage of the disjointed defense there in Turkey when it comes to them playing a high line, but then also not having anybody to marshal the high line to make sure that it's actually a straight line. And Ronaldo was able to get in behind, beat the offside trap, as bad as that trap was, beat the offside trap and lay it off for Bruno Fernandes to finish it off. So those are the 3 goals that have come in for this game. Believe me when I say Turkey has been the better team. Turkey has played the better football today. If you go just by combination play, the amount of times that they've gotten up to into Portugal's box, how they're combining, all of that stuff, Just decision making is trapping them. Decision making is killing them. Right. Kante, every single little thing has to be called, ref. Let's see. Okay. I'll give him that one. The ref should have awarded a pen for Turkey. Malume Kusa says Nelson Semenyo. Who's Mala? Mayela. Oh. Oh, I was like, I don't get what you're saying. Fancy football won't win you matches. Yeah, fancy football won't win you matches. It's just sad to watch a team that gets into the box 7 times from their own play. And there was a point where there was a guy who did a back heel in the box. And I'm like, why are you back heeling when you just need to lay it off for the other guy? There was a time where Turkey was attacking they got through the middle, and Pepe was coming to attack the ball carrier. It was middle to the left. Pepe is coming to attack the ball carrier. Your wingers drag the other guy inside. You have a guy right next to you who's making a run that goes inside the box, and he decided to shoot. So the decision making from the Turkey side, the moment they get into the final third, has been so bad. In terms of Portugal, I don't even think they're worthy of this 3-0 win. But like I always say, the scoreboard doesn't say lucky, doesn't say unworthy, doesn't say on goal, doesn't say, you don't get 2.5 points because of how you played. So Portugal is going to see out this game, even though for me, they haven't really been in this game. They haven't been in this game. But I guess, it is what it is. Decision making is part of football. Yes, EJ, very big part of football. Very big part of football. I think I get even. I think I'm more angrier or more frustrated with this tournament because it's meant to be the best. When we were watching AFCON and we were watching that amazing play that we were watching there and all of the drama and everything that happened, people would still make reference to, Europe and the Euros and all of that stuff. These players play overseas. That's why they're better. But anyway, I'm glad I'm neither a Messi or Ronaldo fan. I enjoyed watching 2004 to 8 CR7 and 2009 to present Messi. Mujan, can I tell you who my GOAT is? My GOAT is Ronaldinho. My GOAT is not about stats. My GOAT is not about any of those things. My GOAT is about the joy that Ronaldinho used to give me when watching him. Waking up in the morning and trying those skills to high. That's my GOAT. It's a feeling thing. I'm not going to lie. Very little facts. It's all feeling. These other two, I love them, but I'm not going to have that conversation here. We're going through mistakes. It's going to cost you, says, oh, Andile. MK says, and that's how games are won. Decision making. Yes, very important part. Agent. Agent. Yeah, I can't give you those things here. No, thank you. Agent says, finally something we can agree upon. Football made enjoyable. No, I'm an old school. I'm an old school football watcher. I want entertainment first. I think, or the type of entertainment I want is not like tactical entertainment. We can break it down and I can tell you what's happening and we can watch the games and all of that. Mara, very rarely do you get just pure joy from a game. Pure joy, So that's me. That's me. My GOAT is Dino. Gaucho. 75 minutes in. It is still 3-0 Portugal. It's not going to change anytime soon as far as I see. If anything, Turkey might be able to get that one consolation goal, as Nsuga and Tebogo said. But it's looking more like Agents' halftime prediction of 3-0. Oh, look, even Pepe is attacking now. Even Pepe is joining the attack. You see you are covered. You still try and push through. Look, Pepe is going forward now. That's how nice this game is. AFCON had zero tactics, just pure football. That's fine too. Like, I wouldn't mind a quote unquote boring game that is all tactics. Like, we're just looking at each other and we're canceling each other out. That can be exciting. But Simply says, Bona team winning AFCON, they qualified cup backdoor. Teams are too tactical in these tournaments. I think they're trying to make it too. I think sometimes in football these days, everybody tries to be too smart for their own good. But that's not what's the problem here. The problem here is that Martinez is trying to squeeze every single player of stature that Portugal has into a starting lineup, right? And it doesn't, and he's not adapting the lineup to fit the team. So, again, simple example. Silva is playing right wing. When have we known Silva to be a purely right wing player that is not allowed inside, that is not playing internally? João Cancelo, before taking him off, he was playing pure right back. Now, he does play that position. But when have you seen him not invert in the games? We know Bernardo Silva is the touches player in the thick of things, coming from maybe from sort of the right-hand side, but playing more centrally in the half spaces, maybe in the 10, controlling the ball, playing the ball around. Gone. So I don't know. Aye, man. What else can we talk about? This game is like Kaizer Chiefs. Hey. Polani says, Mr. Uchi, is it safe to say this is a very tactical game with Aye. I refuse. EJ says, you're a Cassie boy, my man. Nothing wrong with entertaining football. And you know what's crazy? They always look down upon entertaining football as if there weren't tactics to it. As if we didn't watch Ronaldinho win a World Cup, for example. I'm using the example of Ronaldinho. As if we didn't watch players like Bergkamp, players like Skarangobese in structured teams. It's an argument that was made by Malume Kutsa. I don't know if he's still here. That not everybody was dribbling. It was still within the confines of a system, but it was just entertaining. Like Skara knew that we're 2-0 up. It's time for me to do random things. Or even if we are 1-0 up, or if the crowd is quiet and I need to get the crowd on my side, he understood it. Coca-Cola Cup, we watched it. I don't know about the new people, but Coca-Cola Cup, we all watched it when we were growing up. So we saw. Doesn't mean there weren't tactics, right? But sometimes we watch some of these games and because the XG is high, they have such a high XG. Look at the number of forward dribbles that this player had. Look at the number of whatever. That time it was a 0-0 and there were 2 shots on target from each team. Yeah, but the XG said 5. It's like, come on, guys. Like, but anyway, I'm old school, so I don't wanna take people away. I'm still here. I'm here shouting Tito, yeah. Malume Kutso made the point because a lot of people are saying that it's not tactical. What. I can. People say tactical to hide the fact that it was boring. That's what they say. 80 minutes in, I think we've got about 15 minutes left of this game. There isn't really much left. Portugal then will top the group with 6 points. I just want to make sure. Yeah, Portugal will top the group with 6 points. Turkey will be second on 3 points. And because all the teams have played 2 games, it looks like Portugal is through. And then Turkey, if they win their last game, goes through. Unless Czechia and Georgia can make it a little bit tough for them by gaining 3 points from somewhere. What's happening? Was it a fan? The Turkey fans, after such an entertaining game, goal difference -1 because of some mistakes. What happened? Was there a streaker that ran onto the pitch? Okay. MK, thank you for the gift over there. Hey guys, YouTube people in the comments, it's so funny. They'll just jump out of the blue with random comments. Oh, Pepe, what a game played. And even in his old age, he's marshalling that defense really well. You have to give it to him. Look, just running into players. So do we believe, guys, there in the comments, that Portugal is going to find its feet in the knockouts? Because clearly they're through. Do you think they'll be able to compete with the likes of Germany? Pass. Hey, Ronaldo is probably screaming for a goal right now. He's got an assist. He's screaming for the ball to be played in. So he can get some goals this tournament. Here comes Turkey. Take him on, boy. Take him on. It's fine. Oh. Decision making, Turkey. Decision making. Hi, one more time.
It can't be mad. It can't be. Mad. It can't be.
All I can say about Turkey is that no, you know what? It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Let me open up the lines. Let's start early today. If you want to jump in and talk to me, let's start a bit early. Feel free to request multi-guest button on TikTok, and then I'll let you in and we can just see out this game and you can tell me what you thought about it. Turkey is frustrating, man. They played so well. But those mistakes just cost them too much. Number 20 is a player. Oh, number 20 is a player. Karioglu. Love a left back like that. Yeah. Can they at least get one goal so the goal difference can be 0? At least something. It was so weird. Sorry about that, guys. Today, the first half was interrupted by my live ending out of the blue. I don't know what happened. It just ended. So we had to pick it up in the second half fresh. But we didn't miss much. Here comes Turkey again. Consolation goal, guys. Oh. These guys don't want to score. You have a feeling that they could play all day. You could give them another 24 hours to play this game and they would not get anything. Vovo says, I don't see them scoring. Shem. The last round of fixtures is going to be filled with drama. Oh, there was your ball, Ronnie. Get back, Ronnie. Come on. Look at where Ronaldo's pointing from. I told you guys, dropping back and trying to play the ball, dropping back and trying to, it'll make him tired. Just stay at number 9, my guy. Oh, Portugal almost with the goal there. By what? Combination play. Figure that when you have a Silva type player and a Fernandez type player, they can actually combine. Almost scoring a goal there. It's almost like you see these things happen by mistake, but the coaches never go back and say, okay, we looked really good in that moment. João Neves is coming on. Look at that. You could have been seeing that the whole game long. Oh, the Bulls are losing. Agent, the Bulls are losing. In the final. Portugal will close it with the 4th one. It says Uvovo. I hope so, just to give us something. Isn't Yilmaz a big player? Where did Yilmaz play? Why is he familiar? No extra time, ref. Please, just give us 2 minutes or a minute. Look, starting the counter for them. No, run inside. You should have carried on running inside. Should have brought on Arda Khula a bit earlier. Oh, I know the old deal, man. This one plays for Kaiser's boy. Oh, okay, I know a different one. Let's go. Mronana's right there. Hey, center forward play there by Ronaldo. At least Ramos will get game time. Volvo says I want Ronaldo. I also want him to score, Shem. He's got an assist at least in this game. Look at how much fun Silva is having coming inside centrally. Sometimes when you watch football, it's not rocket science. Just let the players do what they're comfortable with and you'll be fine. They're going to go for a long throw. Mendes. Mendes is also a really good player. I like him a lot. Mahariso says, only need one more corner, then my ticket is good. Kana, you had said 9.5. Doesn't look like they want to give you that corner, eh? Why do we need 5 minutes? 5 minutes for what? Sam says Turkey is not bad. Turkey has played better than Portugal in this game, to be honest. Turkey has been much better in terms of their play. Smagali, so yeah, over 9.5. Your corner's not coming, Chief. Your corner's not coming. You better hope that they push up. Okay, here comes Portugal again. Finally playing. You had Cancelo all game and you failed to play just one pass like that to him. Silva looking for a penalty there. Should have made the pass. Here comes a streaker. Here comes a streaker. Fan ran onto the pitch there. It's ending. Colgate. It's ending. There's maybe 3 minutes left of this game. Ended up being a dead rubber there at the end. Then a fan runs onto the pitch to eat your time. It's lit. I wonder when you're betting, Malume Kuto. When you've made a bet. Bobby tells us all the time.
The game has changed today. There's betting, there's all these people are emotional.
That wasn't a penalty. Would have been harsh. I think now the only drama we have is whether Usman Aliso is going to get his 9.5 corners. He's one corner away. Let's see. Here it comes. Can they get the corner? Nazo! Spagaliso! Minile. There we go. Spagaliso gets his bet. That was the only drama we had left. Oh. Corner to Turkey. Can they get at least one goal, man? I thought they were going to give Magaliso even an extra corner just for Chas. All that good play they had in the first half is gone now. Mronana, make the run. Just make the run so you can get the ball. Make the run. There we go. Find your spot. Find your spot. And Ronaldo's body language is always the funniest when he doesn't get the ball. He's trying so hard to get a goal. And they don't really want to pass him. They don't pass Ronaldo as much. Actually, kind of who said it? They don't pass it that much to him. Hey, Neves was like, Oliver Kuso Neves said, Okay, game over. Guys, the lines are open. Please let me know what you thought of the game. 3-0 win here from for Portugal. Portugal go top of the group with 6 points and are through to the knockouts. Whether they go through first or second, that we'll see in the last round. But for the most part, they are through. Let me just get my graphics right. Through goals from Bernardo Silva, who scored the first one, a cut back inside the box that he finished off. And then, of course, the second goal was a no-look back pass from Turkey, unforced error, which resulted in the second goal. And then the last goal was Cristiano Ronaldo breaking the offside trap that Turkey had in order to just play the ball back to Bruno Fernandes for an easy tapping to make it 3-0. My thoughts on the game are very simple. Turkey had the better game. Turkey had the better play. Turkey had the better combinations. Just couldn't finish in the final third. They struggled there in the final third with their decision making. even though they made it into that Portugal box quite a few times and should have at least gotten one goal from this game, but were not up to par. Portugal, on the other hand, very, very, very disjointed performance. They didn't play, they didn't build up, they didn't combine. They were essentially waiting for Turkey to come to them, knowing that maybe Turkey is a high-tempo team, knowing that Turkey is they like to be ball dominant and commit a lot of players forward. They knew they would get some chances on the break, so that's how they played. Other than that, they didn't really have a good game in terms of the actual play of the game. But when you win 3-0, the scoreboard doesn't say you were lucky. The scoreboard doesn't say it was an on goal. The scoreboard says you've won 3-0 and the 3 points are deposited. Guys, I'm not going to be able to stay too long. So since nobody's requesting, I am going to call it a night. Thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, I'm following 4 teams: Portugal, Germany, England, and France. Those are the 4 teams I'm following. We'll see how it goes in the next round. Thank you so much for joining me. MK, Kolani, thank you so much for the gifts on that side. And thank you to those that commented and people that jumped into the panel. Guys, I'm going to have to go. I'll see you guys then tomorrow. I believe tomorrow at 9. Bye, guys.